science. So, science builds a machine to generate quantum superposition of possible futures.
2, 5, 7.
All possible futures. This reminds you of remember when Doctor Strange was sitting there doing that on Infinity War?
Yes.
Where
So he's calculating all of them, and he's like, I only see one.
Yeah, just one out of like, what was it? What like thousands of different
Yeah, it was like 10,000 something, whatever he said.
Yeah, different outcomes. Well, they're building they're using AI, of course, for the supercomputer, where they're using quantum physics by doing the same thing with particles, which is pretty cool though. It's they're doing the same thing like the theory with Schrodinger's cat.
Yeah,
How the cat is dead and alive at the same time. They're using that kind of a theory to do this, which is I thought that was pretty cool though.
Yeah, well,
Just
that goes
reading
back
about
to that goes back to the double slit experiment.
But they really don't explain like exactly like what are they doing? What are they just measuring like quarks?
No, not exactly.
The different lasers and stuff. Because oh crap. All right, say that like you know how you how this tells you how our time is not really linear. It
Yeah,
doesn't go like directly to from point A to point B in a line.
Mm-hmm.
What this is proven is that just every second of our lives, like right now, anything could change and have like millions and millions of like unlimited outcomes. That all these outcomes are like, just like there's more outcomes in a simple timeline than there is particles in the universe.
Yes.
That's what they're explaining. So instead of like saying like our time, like say from like now before you go to work, right? You wake up in the morning, get ready to go to work. That's from point A to point B, right? But what it is, they're explaining it is more like instead of going straight, it's like point A to this point B to this point B. It just branches and branches of branches before they all connect to the same thing. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like a big web.
Yeah. And obviously this is the big thing why they're doing this is the intelligence, that artificial intelligence algorithm that they're using is using to basically enhance quantum computers and other AI systems so that AI systems can use this ability to actually effectively kind of think out all possible paths to kind of think of their next ability, like our brains do. Like, we don't realize this. A really, really great book that was written about, I think, 10 years ago called Blink points out that, like, say if you walk into, like, a store to buy pants.
Every month.
I watched a documentary on something like this before.
So, yeah, so say if you walk into a store, you're going to buy pants, right? They found out 100% of the time that as soon as you walk in that store, your mind already decided what pants you're buying. Even if you take 2 hours in that store looking at pants, your mind you've already made the choice which one you're going to buy, and it's 100% fact. And your mind goes through all these choices like within a blink of an eye. They've seen it in the brain. Your brain goes through like thousands of choices and different possibilities and different futures and all these things, and you do it so fast. And this is what they're trying to do with this computer, so that AI actually starts being sentient.
They were actually trying to work on a project like this since the 1960s too.
Yes.
Weren't they, with the old computers back then?
Yeah. It shows you how ridiculous it is when we sit there. Like, I do it myself. I'll sit there and buy it over a choice for like ever sometimes.
Oh yeah. I spend more time researching than anything.
Yeah. And in reality, we most likely, before we even started the research, we already decided what we're going to buy. Even though we wasted all that time looking at all the shit. We've already decided, but it's just that our conscious waking brains have not caught up with the rest of our mind yet. We've already made that choice. We just don't want to realize it yet.
Well, that's why when I feel like crap, my brain's going crazy, and I'm thinking about millions of different outcomes all at once in a split second, and I get myself anxiety. Like I'm just dizzy out of nowhere, and I still don't know why.
So it's pretty neat though, and it's going to lead to some crazy advancements actually for AI in the future.
They probably will be able to on the foretell to see what's in the future.
Well, I don't think they'll be able to foretell the future so much. Well, maybe some supercomputers,
but not like on an individual, but like on different events.
Yeah, it'll be neat to see the first AI that actually you can tell it's thinking like
Yeah.
a person, which will be really neat.
I need new ear pads for these.
Then we can actually build a real Terminator.
That's the
No, I don't
which
recommend that.
which will be a topic in a couple of minutes here.